Being a YouTube host can have its ups and it can have its downs. As for the downs, you can find them in the comment section right here, and as for the ups, well, I'm about to talk about them in great detail in this video. I sat down with Rockstar Radio host Todd on his Sirius XM radio show, The Todd Shapiro Show. We talked about my appearance in the feature film Dumb and Dumber 2. I also got to tell some amazing IO stories.
So, did you tell them at all that I was in the movie as well?
I meant to.
Oh, you jerk.
Thanks, Mike. My name's Michael McCrudden, and this is IO on the radio. Dave, I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Moving forward here on the Todd Shapiro Show program, we have a guy who brings in a lot of energy and is a really fun dude. And he's really funny. He's got great inflection in his voice, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty good impression of Michael McCrudden.
Doing a very good job. That is very much so how I'm speaking.
Nice to see you, dude. How are you?
I'm very good. I missed you last week. It was hard.
Yeah, I was out in LA and you were here and, things were happening. And you know what? Hey, these things happen. And what brings us all together, to be honest, is this World Wide Web.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And this is probably the best week of my entire year because Dumb and Dumber 2 is coming out on Friday. And you're going to see me in it.
Get out of here.
No way.
Yeah. Come on. I know. Like, who doesn't love Dumb and Dumber's got to be the best movie of all time?
Wow, Michael McCrudden from InformOverload on YouTube. You're in Dumb and Dumber 2?
Yeah, that's it. The Mutt Cuts van is currently in Toronto. I'm going to head there right after this. But yeah, it's all because of YouTube that actually got me in the film.
What happened there? So what's the story? They discover you from that channel?
Well, these Fairley brothers, the guys who write and direct these films, they're like nobody else in Hollywood. They're blue collar, they're relatable, and they actually came across some content I'd put online. There was a contest, and they watched my stuff and said, hey, listen, they had an assistant call me. Get down here. We'll put you in the film. Come hang out. It was for 2 days. I ended up there for 3 days. I ended up on Peter Fairley's couch after a night at a bar with him and Jim Carrey. It was, it happened last year in October, but it was the highlight of my life.
Wow. 100% it was the highlight of your life. So you're hanging out with Jim Carrey. What's he like in person?
He's a 12-year-old in a man's body. He is animated, slapstick. He's charming, very friendly, and he's a big fan of the ladies.
Oh, my God. Who wouldn't be when you're that successful? And, you've had a couple failed attempts at long relationships.
Jim Carrey is, he's like my childhood idol. I've been Ace Ventura, The Mask, Lloyd Christmas. I've been everybody, every Halloween. I know where he grew up. I've went by his house. I actually am like the encyclopedia. I know everything about the man. So meeting him was a very, very, very big deal for me, and I was so nervous and, didn't really. I bought him a Red Bull. I got him a Red Bull. Someone call that a stalker. Yeah. Whatever. You got to become a fan. He's from like 20 minutes from where I'm from. I'm into entertainment. I'm into being a big character. So obviously, there's just so many parallels.
And you're in the movie Dumb and Dumber 2.
I'm sitting right behind him. We actually have a little clip here. Should we roll it?
Yeah, and we'll describe what we see.
Let's do this.
On November 14th.
Yeah, I'm in.
One movie gets D-U-M-B.
Stupid idiot.
McCrudden moves his head a little bit. You do a little shift of his head, right?
Oh, that was method acting. He did an arm fart and I reacted. Yeah, well, I got thrown a line because I was, whatever. They were like, you just say, shh. And like on cue and whatnot. And I was so excited at one point. I said it so loud. Got Jeff Daniels, who's, won how many awards, and Jim Carrey, one of the biggest stars in the world. And I even threw them off their game. They're like, yo, relax on your shushing.
Did you ever see them get angry on set at all?
Yes. Oh my God, I did. Jim Carrey was told to move. He would like fake it 2 inches. They told him to because they got all the cameras and all set up and they wanted him in frame. And he all of a sudden he went so stern and said, absolutely not, or something, maybe even a swear word. And then 40 people come out of the woodwork and have to move the lights, move the camera, move all this equipment. And it was just because he wouldn't jeopardize being in character and being as free as he could. And it was like, oh my God, this guy commands so much power.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I think count the hairs on his ear. I was sitting that close to him for 3 days.
Wow, Dumb and Dumber 2 coming November 14th. That's really neat. Congrats for being in the film, dude. Any other fun stories going on in the entertainment world?
Yeah, well, I got one actually from you. I don't know, it was your blog or your website. You posted this fantastic story.
That's all Sammy. Sammy helps out with Leanna, and they're fishing through stories and stuff, so I'm
always cruising the web looking for the most entertaining thing, and I came across Tigger having sex in a public bathroom.
Well, I don't even know this story.
You don't know this story?
No.
Oh, I was so convinced you would. Okay, long story short, an old woman and her 3-year-old daughter walked in on a man in a Tigger costume slamming a naked lady. Now, you would think this happened at Disney World or at a carnival, right? Yeah. No, happened in like a town of 12,000 on the British coast. And everyone's looking now for Tigger, right? So it had me thinking, what would the characters of Winnie the Pooh have to say if they walked in on this kind of thing happen, right?
And your thoughts?
You got Winnie the Pooh going, oh, is that you, Christopher Robin? You never treated me like this.
This is so wrong, but right.
Or you got Piglet. Piglet's really tough to do. Oh dear, that's pinker than me. And my favorite one of the bunch, of course, Eeyore. Eeyore would walk in there. I'm looking for my tail. Whoa, what's that? I don't got one of those either.
Hey, well done. I like that. Michael, thank you very much. Michael McCrudden, Inform Overload. And it's so cool, dude. You're even that split second is way more than anyone would dream of being in a Dumb and Dumber movie. That's cool, bro. So thank you.
Now that was just a condensed version of the full interview. If you want to listen or watch the full thing, you gotta head over to his website, thetoddshapiroShow.com. He's also got YouTube and all those social media accounts, but ladies and gentlemen, I must warn you, proceed with caution. This guy will sweep you off your feet. I'll be sitting down with Todd in the coming weeks, so be sure to let me know what stories you want me to discuss with him and his gang in the comments down below. My name's Michael McCrudden. See you in the movie theater. Hopefully. Point at me. Send me a message that you're like, congrats! Dave too. Dave, I'm sorry, man!